Talking about acceleration of AI and, because of DeepSeek, like really, I think, changed the game and like mindset, right? I'm just wondering, what is your take on the US and China AI arms race? Who is leading? Like, what potentially this can result?
So again, I guess it depends on how much of an insider you are. So yes, so to the general public, it seemed like this was a big deal, that they changed things. To me, and I think to people at OpenAI and Microsoft and these companies, they say, what's the big deal? We're doing that too, right? It's like, we have our big model that we exposed to the public, and that was expensive. And we paid a lot of money to build that because we amortized it over billions of customers, so we thought that was worth it. But internally, we got half a dozen research teams, and they all have a small budget. And we're not publishing anything, but they're all building models that are just as good and as cheap or cheaper
so basically,
to produce.
Public doesn't have access to some work that is actually happening.
So there's this research work that's done, same kind of cost reduction, size reduction, and so on. All the big companies have lots of models like that. It's just that they aren't talking about them because they're focusing on their flagship models. Yeah. So to me, it wasn't a big deal. It was sort of inevitable that was going to happen. And lots of people can do it in the US, people can do it in China as well, because they're fast followers and they do a good job of that. And one thing I think, maybe this is good, so people talking about it's being like a Sputnik moment. Yeah. And that may be good for the industry here in the US and maybe also in Europe, because I think China really leads there, right? So if you're a startup company in China, it's easier to get access to the computing power you need than it is here.
Who is leading now? Or it's like neck to neck? What would your estimate?
No, so the US is doing better. It has more top players, more top researchers, and so on. But China is good as well, and to some extent, there's multiple different games, right? So who's the top researcher? Who's going to have the next big idea is one thing, but can you be a fast follower and quickly implement something is another.